from the Bolt Bros are in the house for the big matchup versus the Chiefs. Hey, round 2. Hopefully we could slay the dragon for this one and also kick the Chiefs out of the 2025 season and in contention for playoffs. So let's go ahead and make it happen, boys. So got a really good show here, guys. We're excited about this one, man. So we're going to talk about the show. We're going to talk about some possible Chargers chants that have been kind of going on around there too. A lot of momentum going on that side too, but we got a lot of good stuff to talk about this game in general. So let's just go ahead and get into it, guys.
Bolt Bros.
Let's go.
It's Herbert here, man. You watching the Bolt Bros podcast. Stay tuned.
Charter blue dreams, stadium lights gleam. Bolt Bros on the beat, lead stream. Chargers rocking speeds, Sonic supreme. From the podcast to the field, we're a team. Charged up, Bolt Bros on the night. LA Thunder in electric delight. Bolts in the battle, sparking bright. Charged up, ride the lightning, feel the fright.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, man, you know, it's funny. This morning I ended up watching a replay of the Eagles-Chargers game from Monday night. And, man, you know, like still from that game, it took my voice, and it still isn't 100% from
Seems
that
like
freaking game.
Yeah, 100%.
It's still a little thrown off. And, man, that was just an absolute game. And once again, all 3 bros and Bolt Sis were there. And guess what? The good luck happened again.
Yes, sir.
I think the Chargers need to get us to be at every game from this point on because we will be undefeated at home. Faux show.
We are the new King Aidens. How about that? You know,
that's right.
Yeah,
that's right. We don't got to take our shirts off though to get the crowd hyped.
Oh no, we need to.
Yeah.
We need to.
Well, ain't nobody want to see that. Ain't nobody want to see that.
No,
he's getting to that age also where it gets a little weird now, right? He's a little older. You're like, okay,
we'll be like Chris Farley, you know, in Saturday Night Live in the Chippendales thing, you know, like that. Instead,
there we go.
We'll have some bolt up thongs written up on our booties and stuff like that.
Yeah. I don't know about that. I'm past. Big pass. Big pass. Nobody want to see these cheeks, dude. Come on, bro.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah, that went down a strange path, Kyle. We just got to drop it. Anyways, having said that, that was an amazing game. One of the best games I've ever been to. Holy smokes. I even told you guys yesterday, I was like, man, I'm still on cloud 9 from that W, man. That's absolutely incredible. So it's exciting. But, hey, we got another one this week. Playoff football from now on, folks. Playoff football. 4 more games.
And we got some really good slides that kind of back up about the Chargers and their success rates versus all these playoff teams. But let's just to kind of button up that last game against the Eagles here, I got a really good slide here for the MVP from the game, by the way. This guy balled out. And guess what? Breaking news, he gets a contract extension. Mr. James P. Sullivan gets a 4-year, $530 million contract, $380 million guaranteed. Why did he get a big contract, guys? Well,
what's going on with this?
Let me tell you what he did. Let me tell you, he had 1 sack in the game, 1 touchdown, 60-yard catch, 4 picks, and also a 54-yard field goal. This guy was everywhere. This guy's a stud.
That was pretty funny. That's
so funny. Good. But if you guys don't know, that was actually from that broadcast for the Monsters Inc. Yes. It was a simulcast situation. And James P. Sullivan was all over the dang field. Hey, good thing. You remember last time we did one of those simulcast type things? It was against the Texans, right? And that stupid bubble thing ended up taking Harbaugh away, and the game just went away for us. But guess what? Didn't happen this time. We broke that curse. And James P. Sullivan killed it for us on the Monsters Inc.
James
broadcast.
P. Sullivan, hello,
crazy. Killed it.
Worth every penny,
baby. He is rolling in the dough, man. It was what a cool game though. Cool to see that and everything too. But James P. Sullivan killed it for us. But too funny. But moving on to the game in front of us now. You know, the game that is the most important is the one in front of us, right? And remember the last game that we played against the Chiefs, right? We had a little tart slap boom, across the face of Travis Kelce in Brazil. Are we going to see a tear tart slap once again, version 2 again for this game? And
Where's the 5 fingers? Say to the face.
What?
but he deserves it. He is such a bitch, dude. And again, so tired of him, dude. Like, I am ready for him to retire and just be gone. I'm done seeing, Taylor Swift in the freaking booth up there. Nobody cares. Shut up. Get lost. I'm ready for it. Just over it, man.
Well, and the one thing too about that game, and actually, I think Kelce currently has I think he's like 5th in the league in drops right now. And just going back to the last game that he played against the Texans, he had 2 big drops. One big drop in the late in the 4th, and then the second drop next play, tipped up in the air, interception basically to the Texans. That's when we were sitting in LA eating some delicious Italian food, and then all of a sudden that Ray Charles song came on. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Right.
And it was like it was like almost exactly that time that played happened, and it was like unbelievable why that song came up at that exact time. And it's maybe we could truly hit the road, Jack, or at least have the Chiefs hit the road, Jack, if we beat them this weekend. So it's a big game all around.
Or just hit Travis Kelce in the face again. At least, yeah.
Another slap.
Another slap. I mean, honestly, I remember when he did it, I was like, oh, it's a bad time to do it. But I'm like, you know what? That was so worth it. That was so worth it.
Yeah.
Something about that dude just annoys me, right? Like, I don't know, man. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for him just to be done, dude.
Yep. I mean, I've always had this thing about tight ends. When they're about 35 years old, they lose their grip strength. I mean, obviously, they've been in the game for so long. I feel like basically where Travis Kelce's at, I think his career is pretty much done at this point. And, and also on top of that, he's in movies, he's acting, he's got basically a billionaire girlfriend, fiance too. Like, the dude doesn't really care enough anymore. And he's got a lot of distractions. And hey, see you later, Kelce. See you, bud.
He's getting soft.
Get out of here, dude.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
He's starting actually to get into the movies and stuff too. He was in Happy Gilmore.
Exactly what I said.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. I know, but
he's
I think
he a little bitch. If he was a rapper, his name would be Little Bitch. That's what he'd be.
All right.
Yeah. That's it.
Man. So we'll see what happens to this game, but this is a big one. And there's a couple slides I want to chat about how it's going to be out there. Weather-wise, it's going to be gnarly. I've been seeing a lot of Chargers fans going out for this game too, which is cool to see. Shout out to Bert and his wife too. They're out there right now. I saw pictures of him eating some delicious barbecue and everything too.
Ooh,
a lot of guys from the O-Siders were out there too. There's a lot of people that I've been seeing kind of going out for this game. Hey, you're more brave than me because that weather is no joke going to be out there, guys, and that sucks.
Yes.
I will watch that gladly from my couch or with my guys at the Bull Pride 602, viewing party. Either which way, I'll totally deal with that, man. It's 72 and sunny, beautiful out here. So I'll take that. Man.
Hey, you gonna get them Wiggins? You gonna get them
Wiggins, dude?
Wiggins, baby. That's
Wiggins. Wiggins, man.
That's the Sunday Wiggins crew. I like that.
Sunday Wiggins, dude. Hey, maybe we should make a shirt that says
yeah.
I mean, a
Sunday Wiggins crew.
Sunday Wiggins crew, dude. Hey, but that works out pretty well for pretty much anything, dude. Your boys coming together, watching some games, dude. Sunday Wiggins crew. Dude.
You like this? Like Wiggins, like this. We're in a Wiggins crew.
That's right.
I like that.
Just like,
yeah. It's so good. So good. Just to move on to here, this is a great slide. Kyle sent this over to us, but I've been seeing it around a little bit on Instagram and everything too. Man, win percentage versus playoff teams, current playoff teams through week 14. Chargers are the best in the league versus playoff teams right now. 75% or 750.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
Percentage point towards basically winning playoff teams right now. So they are beating the good teams, the teams that are in contention right now for playoffs.
Yep.
That is massive. And that is huge going into this final stretch for the Chargers too. Now, just to point out too, here at the bottom, Chiefs are at 0%, by the way.
Yep.
That is
nice.
Pretty bad for them.
That's great to see.
Very different from what we've seen with the Chiefs in the past. So Great to see that too. Crazy that the Raiders are at 14.3%. I don't even. Oh yeah, because they beat the Patriots like week Patriots, 1. Yeah. That was it. But Chargers are number 1. Yep. Great to see.
I think it's awesome. And bottom line, it just goes to show you, we are playing. I will say this: we laid a few eggs as well too, guys. I mean, we lost the Commanders, So in a weird way, we've been inconsistent. But I also think it's largely because of what we want to accomplish. Right? Again. If there is any argument with Greg Roman, I understand the argument that you'd say, well, he's trying to run the ball. Well, you lose Rashawn Slater and you lose Joe Alt. Your offensive line is donkey trash, right? I mean, it is. We beat up and guys, do you realize like how we have a starting right tackle who hadn't played in 2 years, came out of basic retirement, and is now the starting right tackle? Wow. That is just scary, and there's exactly what we have the worst ranked offensive line in the NFL, right? So I was just looking at the stats on this right now, guys. We are currently 32nd in the league in the offensive line. We are completely dead last, and
ain't nothing different there though.
Well, but I'm just saying, like
all year.
But what I'm just saying though is that we'd be very different if we had Rashawn Slater and Joe Alt. Obviously, hypothetically, it doesn't matter. But I'm just saying. To even be in this conversation is pretty amazing with a horrible offensive line that they've just scraped together. So, the question is, though, how far can we go in the playoffs because of the offensive line? And when you try and run the ball, play action pass, nobody respects it because guess what? You got a shitty offensive line, right? It makes it difficult.
Yeah.
And it really truly boils down to Justin Herbert. I mean, he's the guy that's making that offense work. He's putting that team on in a position to score. And honestly, Cameron Dicker is one of those guys that just has been an absolute MVP for this team all around. I mean, Cameron Dicker is having an all-pro type season here.
Right.
Too. He should basically be an all-pro this year. I mean, I will say after watching the replay, and I said this even at the game, that last drive in the fourth quarter to be able to just go up to a tie for the Chargers, that was definitely one of the best, or I should say the second best drive the Chargers had, because the first drive of the game was absolutely perfect. That second to last drive was great. If we get a chance to take the ball first in overtime, take the ball first, because we had good momentum from that last drive. And what happened? He ended up having another good drive, got into field goal position. Ultimately, that was the game-winning field goal in overtime.
Mm-hmm.
And, Justin Herbert, man, he's an absolute dog. And we'll talk a little bit more about him, obviously, because we do that all the time, talking about how great Justin Herbert is. I just think the NFL doesn't understand how good Justin Herbert really is.
I think he got a lot of respect after this game.
Big time.
Against the Eagles. I mean, I had people that have always dogged on Herbert. Buddies of mine, Herbert's a garbage, blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, dude, that guy's a unit. He's a machine. I heard all kinds of reports. Just, overall grade this year, PFF, he's 80.9, 7th among QBs.
Mm-hmm.
But again, last week, I think he was 48.3, right? So ever since his injuries, his hand especially, he's gone down since then. So again, he's a little bit on a decline, as you understand, right? His hand's busted up, but I'm hoping this week he'll be okay.
Right.
Hopefully he can hold on to the ball a little better. The 2 fumbles that he had were monumental, as we know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a fumble fest, for all of us, fumble fest, pick fest, turnover fest. It was
great defense. It was just great defense. I'll talk more about defense as well too here. So I get some interesting stats I pulled up. So
absolutely.
Sweet.
Just to go into the week 15, these are who we need to cheer for week 15. So we need the Patriots to beat the Bills, the Cardinals to beat the Texans. That ain't going to happen. Seahawks over the Colts. Phillip Rivers back there. I mean, come on, bro.
Seahawks will beat the Colts.
Seahawks will beat the Colts. I mean, it's cool to see here. Just to say this.
I wonder what this. It's a stat line on that.
Let's talk, dude. It's like they're like favored by like 12 points, dude.
Oh, wow! Is it 12 points?
It's ridiculous.
Okay, so that's gonna happen.
Like the thing about it is with Phillip Rivers coming back out, dude hasn't played ball for 4 years or 5 years or whatever it's been.
Yeah,
the guy's 44 years old. I mean, it's just look. Colts have a great offensive line, great running back, good defense, and everything too. I get it, and they're just saying, "Hey, Phil, go out there and just do the minor." But hey, bro. You weren't fast back when you were 40 when you last played. You ain't any faster now by any means, and you haven't played any ball up till about Monday that I know about.
Right.
You were a coach essentially for your son.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, you might get destroyed out there, but like, I'm just saying.
Did you listen to his conference coming out? It was hilarious. They said, "Oh, how much you weigh when you left the field? How much you weigh now?"
Dang, bro. Dang.
So funny. It was so funny. Like, yo, I am gonna watch that game. You better freaking believe it. I'm gonna put my
100%.
Rivers jerseys on, and I'm gonna watch that game. I got 2 games I care about this week, and that's it. I'll tell you what, Chargers,
Hell yeah,
and that Colts game. I'm gonna watch it for sure, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Cannot wait.
No doubt. It's pretty bad, man. And Seahawks have a fantastic defense.
Yeah.
You know, for my fantasy purposes, I have the defense playing this week because I'm pretty confident Phillip Rivers ain't going to look that good. I can't imagine he's going to come out there and looking like a absolute stellar, well-oiled machine by any means. I mean, I'm sure they're just going to stack the box and force Phillip Rivers to figure something out, dude.
Well, yeah, they're going to run the ball. It's going to be all on JT and the offensive line.
Yeah, exactly. And blitz all day. Sorry, Phil, dude, you might get destroyed, bro. I'm sorry, dude. Like, it's crazy. But anyways, sidebar conversation there. But Green Bay over the Broncos, think it's totally probable.
That'd be huge. Yeah,
that happens. And also, Green Bay is favored based upon Vegas odds right now at basically Denver too. So the thing about it is, this is basically all what would need to happen. Now, the one game that I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think the Cardinals are going to.
Cardinals are not going to.
Means that's just not going to happen.
Could be an upset. Hey, you never know. Could be an upset.
Could be. Could
be.
be.
How sick would that be if all those games went our way?
Mm-hmm.
The Cardinals one, I think that's the least likely, but it would be great.
Of course. Mm-hmm. And I mean, all around, if that all happens, that's great for us. I mean, what does it do? It benefits us to get closer to division as long as we win. It also benefits us to in the wild card race, and it potentially could just lock in a slot for us for sure. Now, we win one. I'm pretty confident that we're basically going to get in the playoffs one way or another. Yeah. Like, if we get to 10 wins, we'll be good. 11 wins will 100% make it happen for you. Probably lock in the 5th seed at a minimum for you at that point.
Right.
But who knows? We'll see where it ends up leading from this point. But these are the games we got to keep an eye on this weekend, guys. So,
it really would be. It would be interesting to see Green Bay beat the Broncos, as we like to say.
Yeah, right.
I mean, bottom line, like, they are just scraping by with wins, right? And again, that was the Chiefs last year, and they're obviously not winning those games now. Mm-hmm. I feel like their luck has to end at some point, and that team has had like hardly any injuries, at least from what I can tell. So, look, at the end of the day, we'll see what happens. But I think that's going to be the next big challenge for them. We actually have correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Don't we have the hardest remaining schedule in the NFL right now? I believe.
Yep.
All 4 of our games.
Actually, now.
Yeah, I think the only game that it's a big old iffy game that we have coming up is the Cowboys game, because that one, I'll be perfectly honest, I think we can rest our team on that game. We can take the L on that game if we really wanted to, just because it's an NFC game, but we just have to win every other game. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Well, if you win every game, Broncos lose a couple games, we win the division.
Yeah,
so every game is very critical. Every game is critical at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter if it's NFC or AFC.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it looked like the Cowboys are a good team too, man. They have one of the best offenses out there right now. And but look, our defense has played great. I got some interesting stats about the defense, so I'll save those for when we go to it.
Just to back up what we were talking about on the toughest schedule, this is actually the 2 teams that have some of the hardest schedules. The Chargers have the 3rd hardest remaining schedule right now. Broncos have the 1st toughest remaining schedule for the season. So this is really where the Broncos are going to be figured out if there have been absolute just a scam, a sham, whatever you want to call it as flim flam, whatever you want to call it, boom blam, whatever it is, or if they are a legit team. I mean, they have 4 very difficult games from this point on till the end of the season. Now, that's something the Chargers could go out there, and I would love to see. Yeah, where they just go out there and they end up running the next 4 games and they end up taking away the division from the Broncos. I'd love to see that, because I will love to be able to see a Chargers playoff game at home for the Chargers. Like, how amazing would that be, and how perfect that would be versus at the current standing right now, it would be the Chargers in the 5th seed. It would be the Steelers in the 4th seed. We would be going to Pittsburgh. It's going to be cold as balls out there. That sucks for us. Now, not saying we can't go out there and win or anything like that, but hey, if we have a home game, playoff game, that's going to be big for the team in general.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%. Because, I mean, going east in January is always the worst. Brutal. Yeah. It's always way too cold. I don't know. Maybe Harbaugh can actually prep the team a little bit since he played so long in Michigan and help them understand what to do for cold. I don't know.
Harbaugh talked about that. I don't know if you saw his presser. I think it was yesterday. He was so funny. He's like, "Oh yeah, these young men, they're just like, I can't remember. He called them hot tubs or something like that, where you basically got all this warm blood in your body. You got to run around and it pumps up." And the way he said it's so funny, guys. In the chat, if you guys remember exactly what he said, put it in the chat. It was hilarious. And I thought, man, that's kind of a funny way of describing it. But he basically just said that, look, the more you run around, the more hot blood's going to pump through your veins. You're not going to be tired or cold. Anyways, I thought it was pretty funny. Having said that, it's going to be an interesting game. 20 degrees is not going to be any joke. But I would assume, we'll see some of them mock turtlenecks out there this time.
It's actually supposed to be colder than that. And I'm going to show a slide.
Oh, it is going to be colder. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we got our first super chat here from Aether. Hey, what's up?
Aether, my guy. Let's go. This one's dedicated to me here.
Oh,
James, Herbie is my baby. You can't have him, dude.
Wow. He's your baby. Okay.
We were chatting about this, and I said, hey, because he got a Justin Herbert jersey, actually, and he showed it off to me and everything. I was like, dude, legit. But I said, hey, but Herbie's still my baby. And then he's like,
nah. And then my baby.
And then, my baby, not your baby. Hands on my baby.
And then I said, well, Madison Beer's his baby. So we lost.
We all lost. We all lost.
We all lost, dude.
Oh, boy. That is so funny. Thank you, Aether, as always. You're awesome.
Appreciate it, my guy. And by the way, this seems like a good time if you want to throw out a ad for our sponsor, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Too, real quick.
Oh, yeah. Hang on a sec. Oh, I'm not queued up on the sleeper app stuff though.
Oh, okay.
Do it that way because they,
Oh, you didn't do the pick?
Oh, yeah. We got to do the hot take. The hot take.
Hot take? What?
Yeah, cue that up real quick. Go through the TV thing real quick, and then we'll go to the sponsor.
I gotta set it up here. So
cool. Sounds good. I'll throw up the TV map here for you guys. So if you guys want to know what's going on here, this is what the TV map is for CBS Early, which is obviously it's a 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time game for the Chargers. Sucks. These early morning games suck so bad for the Chargers, and I hate that you're in the middle of America at 10 a.m. It doesn't make any sense still. But anyways, it is what it is, but a good amount of the map is broadcasting this game because this is one of the bigger games for this weekend. Obviously, the Buffalo-New England game's big.
Yeah, that's
the Chargers-KC game is big in a sense for, hey, Chargers could go out there and sweep them and basically end the Chiefs' season. Now, it's crazy to think about how the season started where the Chiefs basically lost to the Chargers in Brazil, and then Chargers could just go back there and just basically the ones that ends up just putting the nail in the coffin for them.
Guys, our defense has been incredible, especially recently. Again, that's going to be the difference in this game. We all know that they're going to blitz the hell out of us. We got a doggy crap offensive line, right? You got Bobby Hart as right tackle. By the way, I know, Pipkins wasn't playing the best, but he was definitely playing better than Bobby Hart this last game when he came in. And it looks like Pipkins is out for a while, so it kind of breaks my heart. I was really hoping Pipkins would come back, but we'll see what happens. But pretty interesting. I am curious, though. They are probably not going to do this, but if they run that interesting Trevor Penning sort of jumbo look a little more on that right side, just an extra lineman on that side, to just put a little extra emphasis there for Bobby Hart. I'm curious if they run that a little more this week.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up too. And that package was actually really good. Just putting him out there, and he was doing great in the run blocking. One thing I love about that with the Trevor Penning side of things is that they're using his strengths. Like that was his strength as an offensive lineman, is a run blocker.
See, go ahead. Sorry, I had a thought. I'm sure you're on the same page as me.
No, you're all good. But I mean, I think ultimately the thing is, though, I think in the longevity of it with the Trevor Penning addition is, hey, look, hopefully we could get him in the system and then get what is the issue with him being a pass blocker and maybe they're going to end up putting him in the rotation next year as a left guard. I mean, obviously it's still very much further down the line and everything with the whole situation with Trevor Penning, but I think you basically acquire a guy like that to get him in the system, figure out where you can kind of correct things and basically get him right for the next season too. So, but it's been great to see. I mean, it's a great addition so far.
I had a weird thought. What I was going to say, I had a weird thought. What if Trevor Penning becomes our center next year? And I thought about that. He's a freaking big dude. I think part of the reason why I think the Chargers like Bradley Bozeman as their center, he's a freaking big guy.
Yeah.
Can't move worth a damn. Penning can actually move pretty well. And again, if you're talking about run formations, he would be great at that. Now, the question is, he's terrible at pass blocking. So you have to figure that out too. But I think next year is going to be an interesting little conversation around that. Again, that's just a side thought.
Well, and the one thing I'm going to say too about that is that, you could have the right body size, all the measurements and everything too, but it's all about the neck up at that point too. There's a side of it to where your mental game needs to be a part of the game. And if you don't have that mental acumen that you could really understand the game, understand how to make the right reads, you're going to look pretty bad on the field too. And I'm no knock on Bradley Bozeman in the same side, but it just seems like how many times where they were like, yo, I'm on the left side, you let Nakobe Dean just come through right through the middle. And you're like, bro, who's communicating? Who's seeing what? You see a Mike linebacker right there in front of you, dude.
Yep.
Like literally right in front of you, dude. Like that guy's pretty confident that guy's coming down right down the lane. And you go and just turn left and you just don't even look right at all. Like, what are we doing, dude?
Well, so Justin Herbert to talk about that too. You want to read this as well too? This is another one from Aether. Thank you, buddy.
Oh,
all caps, this emphasis, all caps.
Yep,
all caps. So should I yell it out now? No. Now that I said the Chargers fans ready to kill you. James, my baby. But tell Chargers fans who you want them to pick this year. Wide receiver was picking 2006 draft. Wow, man,
that's your Ron Burgundy.
Who you want? Who you wanted them to pick?
Do whatever the.
I'm not sure. Yeah, or maybe 2026 draft. Maybe
2026. I mean, we're a couple of that's 20 years ago.
Maybe clarify a little bit what you're trying to say there. Who you want them to pick this year was draft 2006 draft.
I mean, Vincent Jackson. Was it Vincent Jackson back then? I mean, was
maybe throw another clarifying question.
Clarify that one, man.
I got my picks ready for if you guys.
Okay, good.
Let's do it.
Let's pull it up.
Let's get it. Here we go. Pull up that sleeper, dude. Let's get it, guys.
Ooh, you guys use using sleeper. You sleeping?
Yeah. Okay.
Sleeping, my guy.
All right. So these are my picks that I got for the week here. We got Ryland here. Want to get more. Then 1.5 extra points made, so that'll be interesting. It's like, so is it Chad Ryland? That is it from Houston there.
Love it.
Then we got Mitch Tinsley. Need him to get less than 29.5 yards, and that seems like pretty good. And then we want Alec Pierce to get more than 2.5 receptions, so 3. And there we go. That'll be a 6Xer.
Wow.
Yeah.
6X turnaround too, so that's good. Yep. And Alec Pierce obviously is going to be catching some passes from Phillip Rivers. It's weird to even put that name back out there again.
Billy Rivers, let's submit it. There you go, baby. That's it.
Crazy.
Okay.
I like that.
Lock it in.
But fun app, guys. Definitely download it. Have a good time with it. Again, who's dominating this year's fantasy league of the Bowl Pros? Can someone just remind me? Oh, it's me, guys. Okay, it's me. Thank you. Yes, just so you guys know.
And remember, guys, you do get 100% match up to $100 when you use code BoltBros. And also, you do get $20 right from the get-go when you sign up using code FREE20. And just go ahead and sign on up and get $20 right from the get-go. So,
heck yeah.
Very cool, guys. Appreciate you, Sleeper. Once again, shout out to Hog Media and everything, too. Thank you guys so much for the support and everything, too. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But moving on back to the show, but to say Aether's question, he was actually bringing up the 2017 draft. So we ended up drafting Mike Williams in that draft.
So confused about these years right now.
Yeah, a lot going on with those years. But
you're digging deep. You're digging deep.
That was the year they took.
That was the year that we took Keenan Allen. over.
Okay.
Or Mike Williams, wasn't it? Because
it was Mike. Yeah, well, Keenan Allen's very old in back in the draft, but it was the year that we moved from San Diego to LA. We ended up drafting Mike Williams. That's obviously when Anthony Lynn was the head coach and everything too at that point in time. I said I felt good to move on from Phillip Rivers on that year. Yeah. And just because you would kind of reintroduce a whole new era to the Chargers,
right?
Go after the draft. That was the same draft as Mitch Trubisky, Deshaun Watson, and also Patrick Mahomes. We could have easily took Patrick Mahomes, and even Andy Reid was stunned that we didn't take Patrick Mahomes when we did. That's why they traded up for Patrick Mahomes and ended up getting Patrick Mahomes. So I was more than willing to move on from Phillip Rivers in that draft, but we ended up going after Mike Williams as our first pick as the Los Angeles Chargers.
That's a great comment, though, Eddie. You're not allowed to be at a Buffalo Wild Wings for any Chiefs games. That's pretty good. I like that. I like that.
You got banned for it?
You got banned. Right, They ain't going to let you in the door. Sorry, Eddie. You can't make it. We know you're a good tipper, but not today, buddy.
For every B-dub, you are not allowed. They got a picture of you, bud.
They don't let you in, dude. They don't let you in. You can't come in any B-dubs. Nope, not you.
Those garlic parm wings, though. I'll take them all day, dude. Garlic parm wings for the win. What's your favorite buffalo wing sauce in the chat? Throw it out there, man. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. I'm getting hungry.
And that one we got at Sweet Maple, that Korean one, was pretty dang tasty.
Dude, soy garlic, dude. Soy garlic's always the win, dude. If you're Korean, also in the chat. Favorite chicken, fried chicken. Me, Korean fried chicken all day, dude. Korean fried chicken all day, baby.
Oh my gosh, man!
Korean
I guess fried chicken wings are so hot, though, man. Like, you get the hot one. Oh my gosh, you're gonna be feeling that,
bro. Dude, at Wingstop, those atomic wings. I'll give you a story real quick before we go right back in here, man. We love doing this at Bolt Bros, and we give up personal stories and go off the rails a little bit. So I remember I was with my homie. We're sitting there watching like a basketball game or something like that. We went over to Wingstop and to get some atomic wings. I'm like, hey, it can't be that hot, right? Dude, pop the sucker open. The steam gets to my eyes. I'm like, oh, snaps, bro. And then, dude, I'm like, these things are going to be spicy. And I remember eating a wing and then I rubbed my eye, dude. I was like, I'm blind, dude.
You did you did that thing that
not good, dude. It was the worst, dude. Whew, man, can't do it. Let me enjoy my food. Too much heat, I can't even taste the dang thing, dude. I'm good. Pass. All right, so we got honey habanero wings. We got Caribbean jerk chicken, dude. That's pretty good.
Hey,
pretty good. Lemon pepper. Hey, can't go wrong. Classic, dude. Classic. The real question is, what sauce? Because if you ask me, fried chicken is fried chicken. That's true.
That's a good one.
Just straight up.
I'm blind, bro. I'm blind.
I'm legally blind.
Macaulay only likes baked wings. I can't really, unless you're talking about just being baked, as in
yes, that's right.
Hitting the pass.
That's it. That's the baked.
420. The 420.
420, dude.
Get it.
All right, well, just to move on real quick, I know we kind of go off the rails most of the time around here, but let's give you the weather report. Here you go. Beep, 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 beep. Here's the weather report for the game here, guys. Cold as balls. Cold as balls.
That's
6 degrees for this game, and at wind chills of -5 to 15. I'll pass, dude. Dude.
Wait, hang on. You said that beep, 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 beep. Here you go.
That's it, dude.
Hey, you got that down pretty good.
We got a weather report here. Here comes James Storm or something like that. Something stupid like that. James Weathers on weather reports.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
So very, very cold out there. Now, why does this matter? One, come from LA. It was perfect weather and everything. Two, obviously it sucks to have cold weather, but two, the big thing about it is Justin Herbert's hand too. I mean, how is that going to feel with just having surgery 2 weeks in pretty much? He just came from a game on Monday night, metal plate in his hand. Obviously it's going to be casted up and everything too, but what difference will that make for this game? I mean, I hate cold weather and I wouldn't like to be out there, but just something to think about with this game. It could be an X factor.
Oh yeah. It's going to be cold, man. And Again, I think he called everyone a hot tub. You're just like, it's a warm hot tub running around there. I was just dying. The way he said it was so funny. I was like, that's hilarious. Just to go, okay, bong hits for everyone. Spicoli feeling good. Gold probably doesn't feel his face at this point. We got another super chat here from Aether. Aether filling out some dollars, dude.
Bucks, dude. Let's go, bud. Let's go.
He's throwing dollar bills. He ain't going to the strip club tonight. He's putting on Bolt Bros. That's what he's doing. Absolutely. Thank you, Aether. I appreciate that.
Well, this one's for you, Andrew, my baby.
Oh, it is for me.
Okay. No, he's coming after you now, bro.
Oh. I'm on the hot seat. Let's go. Andy. Andrew, my baby. My bold prediction, Madison Beer is taking Brittany Mahomes for dinner. Have fun Saturday night. Patrick is distracted Sunday. Ooh, I kind of like that idea.
Hey,
No, we know Taylor Swift and the Swiftie crew is going to be over this year. So it's going to be exciting. She needs to move on. And they're going to have a good time. And Madison Beer she seems like a cool chick. So I like that. Thank you, Aether. Absolutely amazing. Again, we give you another horn for that as well. Thank you.
No doubt, man. But it's good stuff, man. And we appreciate it once again, too. Now, just to throw out there, too, hey, it's another week that only one game preview pick is chosen for us. Our guy, Bucky Brooks,
BB,
has taken us to win 24-20. And, all these scores are about right. Think about how it's been with the Chiefs-Chargers for years. It's always a one-score game. It's probably going to be a very close game, cold weather situation. Could be very low scoring. Our offense is a little bit stagnant at this point.
We struggle when we go east as well.
Struggle when we go east. I mean, it's going to be an interesting one, guys. And this is one that I would love to find the Chargers to just get a dub on this one too, and just ended up saying, "Hey, look, we just ended the Chiefs season, and go ahead and book your tickets to Cancun, boys, because you guys get a nice beach side early vacation for you guys."
Give him a little sayonara.
Sayonara.
Sit down and be humble. Bitches.
That's right, dude. And just to kind of throw it out there too, last 6 games for the Chargers. Chargers are 5-1. 5-1.
That's amazing.
Our last loss was against the Jaguars, which was sucky, but at the same side, we're 5-1. And we've had a very, very good middle season. December is big football time. This is dividing the men from the children, dude, and making it happen, dude.
Right, men from the boys.
Men from the boys, dude. I said the children's, baby.
Yeah, the children's. No, but look, like it's going to be big, right? And I know why everyone's picking KC. It's in KC. It's going to be cold weather, and they're KC, but they have not looked good, man. Lots of drop passes. Mahomes hasn't looked great. And by the way, we are going to go through the injuries. Be interesting to see who is going to be out there for the Kansas City Chiefs on that offensive line. We may be eating, boys, just wow. Just chomping. It's going to be exciting.
Chomping away, dude. Love it, man. And it's going to be a really, really good game. I mean, this is one that's going to be huge for us. And one thing that's kind of great, too, I mean, it's a morning game. Sucks for the Chargers. But at the same side, what it does is that we could also enjoy some afternoon football, too, after this one with that Colts and the return of Phillip Rivers. I keep talking about it because that's going to be an interesting one, and that's going to be a very heavily watched game too.
Oh, I'm gonna watch that game for sure.
100%.
Return of Phil. I got a Rivers jersey. It's a little tight on me right now, but that's okay. I'll wait. No big deal.
Rivers jersey looks pretty tight on himself.
He's a little tight too. He's a little tight too.
Yeah, that's what
you got a little junk in that trunk. You know what I mean?
Have you guys seen some of the videos of him, in Madden now? He's like about the size of a freaking lineman out there, like, running around and stuff, just breaking tackles and stuff. It was fun.
Apparently Prize Picks has Joe Biden as his photo in the uniform, which is hilarious. Which I thought, I saw that on That's Good Sports. I thought that was pretty hilarious. Okay, we got another super chat here from Action Dan.
Action Dan, my guy. Thank you.
So whether there'll be more run plays, field goals, I agree. We have better running backs and best kick. I agree with you on that 100%. So, and I think they're going to run the ball a ton. I just don't think 25 max passes is all you're going to see from Herbert. You do not want to put him Mahomes' way.
Agreed. And that's definitely, I mean, as you could see kind of what's happening right now, we have one of the better 1-2 combos right now in the league for rushing too. And just to kind of give you an idea, the Kansas City Chiefs are very good against the run, by the way, too. They're a team that generally doesn't give up a whole heck of a lot, too. They're averaging the last 3 games 97.7 yards per game. Chargers are allowing about 119 right now. So we're on the higher side too. For the year, 109 yards for the Chargers. And for the year, Kansas City's allowing 99.9 or 99.5 yards per game. So it's going to be a tough one to be able to just grind it out through running the ball. But I really love what I saw from Amari Hampton and Kamani Vidal last week. I think they look good.
Yeah, and I think they can mix things up. I am still a little frustrated. They keep doing these 5 to 7 step drops for Justin Herbert. I'm like, get the damn ball out fast.
Yeah,
just done with it,
please.
Just done with it. Like I don't understand why they keep doing those plays at all. So I don't know if they just think like, oh, we our offensive line is going to hold up. Man, you played against the Eagles, and you're going to play against a really good defensive line this week. So no, get the ball out quick. So,
but I will say the Chiefs. I want to say it was in November. They only had 1 sack all month. Yep. So they really haven't been that good. And I don't know if it's like a deflated defensive line or deflated team or something's going on there. Or maybe Spag's defense isn't working out as well or anything like that too. I don't know, but it is a very, very interesting situation there too. Now we have one of the worst offensive lines, and I mean, anybody
32nd ranked.
Yeah.
32nd ranked. We give up more pressure.
Bottom of the league. Yep.
We are the worst.
So bad. So, I mean, every defense is going to look good against us essentially to rush the ball. But, I mean, the thing about it is too, is that, sacks are good and everything could stop the play. But the one big thing is turnovers. If we allow no turnovers, you could take some sacks. I mean, I think it's okay, but Herbert can't keep getting hit, period. He's just got to get the ball out of his freaking hands.
Yep. 100%.
100%.
Just to move on to the injury report. Here's the full injury report for us. So for the Chargers, for the most part, I mean, there was a couple do not practices early on and then end up being full and good to go. Disley looks fine now too with the shoulder. Keenan Allen looks good. Darius Davis will be out, which I think he got a ankle injury of some sort. It was kind of on one of the punt returns that he did have where he ended up getting tackled from behind.
So who steps up for him?
It was Kamani Vidal actually was there, Lad McConkey,
and then Haskins. Haskins back there a little bit as well too.
I thought Haskins was on IR too.
Nope, he got activated too.
He's back. He's back.
Okay.
So
got
he
it.
plays special teams a lot as well too. So he's really going to be the third running back, but mostly special team.
Okay, actually, right now I'm seeing on ESPN they put Lad McConkey back there for punt returns, and then
I can see it.
KLS for kickoff returns.
I could see that too.
Yeah,
he's been inactive for most of the games. I wonder if you do activate him for this game though too. Yeah. So and I'd love to see KLS out there. I mean, dude's got Keandre Lambert-Smith's got plenty of speed. Yeah, and I think he has home run ability too. And go back to training camp. I mean, he played extremely well in training camp. Made some great catches and everything too. I would love to be able to see him out there. So I think it'd be good.
Too. Yeah, KLS is an absolute stud muffin. We all know what he can do in the passing game. He would be incredible.
Well, and to that point, you got Quentin Johnston on a questionable with a groin situation too. So you kind of think like, you had another wide receiver. You lost at a wide receiver, Darius Davis. You probably need to pull up another wide receiver kind of thing. But we'll see what happens. And Troy Dye, questionable, made some big plays. Obviously had that fumble recovery after that 3 fumble type situation, pick to fumble-ish thing, and he ended up recovering that triple turnover.
That was so amazing.
And then Elijah Molden, Trey Pipkins doubtful. They'll probably be out, so you'll probably see a lot more of Unk in this game for the Chargers, which is going to be great because he's always around the ball. For the Chiefs, Hollywood Brown is out, so one less wide receiver for that team.
Well, go back to the offensive line though, real quick for the Chargers.
Good.
I do think you're going to see, since Pipkins is out and you have Hart on that side, you'll probably see a lot of Trevor Penning on that side. I would assume.
Yep.
And then another, you'll see Will Disley on the left side potentially helping left tackle. So I wouldn't be surprised if we did at least 12 personnel a little more frequently in this this week. Could be interesting.
That'd be cool.
And I think before the Pipkins injury, they had pretty much Trevor Penning was going to be like left guard and left tackle backup. And then it was going to be Bobby Hart, right guard, right tackle. But now it's like Bobby Hart is the right tackle. So they're probably going to be able to adjust Trevor Penning to whatever position is needed. So, hey, fingers crossed, no more injuries, please. Stop with the injuries. Stop with the injuries on the offensive line. How many configurations that we've had with this freaking O-line is mind-boggling.
I think we're gonna have the 21st this week at least.
I don't even know. It's
ridiculous.
Count.
Yeah,
I've lost count.
One thing I would say too is when you talk about the pressure up the middle too, and Herbert talked about this. What he said is that they were running what's called an option route, right? So let's say, or not option pressure. So the linebacker comes down and he's showing pressure, and basically, if the nose tackle the center. And the nose, if the center picks up the nose, then the linebacker can just usually rush in free. Well, that's where the guard has to step in and move to that side. But they were putting another person there as well, so there was no way that they're bringing one more person there that in that gap, right, in the A gap or the B gap every time, and that was working every time. And that's where the running back has to step up and make the play. Having said that, it was really bad because you'd see. The center would go to the right side and the nose would come free, or they were not communicating well at all. I mean, there was one time that Amari Hampton got absolutely blown up last week. Just up the middle pressure. And, that was not his fault. He was running full steam at Herbert, right? So, he saved Herbert's life essentially. So I'm just saying they've got to get better at picking that up. I don't understand why that's so difficult. Like I got this guy, you get this guy, they're not communicating, and that seems to be the issue, at least from what I can tell.
Totally. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, I think the thing is, though, too, with Justin Herbert running around is never really a good thing. But I will say in the last couple drives of that last game on Eagles, I mean, he did some great quarterback design runs, just rolling out, having the offensive line move to the opposite side. I love those plays, and we need to run more of those plays. Be a little bit smarter about allowing Justin Herbert to be able to run. I always feel like on a play like that, when you do a quarterback design run, offensive line goes this way, let a tight end be in front of him and let him at least have one blocker in front of him to allow him to run free and everything too. So we'll see what happens with this, man. But I mean, this offensive line is absolutely infuriating in so many ways. But to be the point of offensive line, Chiefs are having a lot of offensive line issues, and they have 3 of their offensive linemen out for this game with Wanda Morris, Trey Smith, and Jawan Taylor. So
is Wanda Morris a rookie?
He is.
I can't remember.
Say he's either second year. I could be wrong on that. But he is one of their starters for their O-line. Morris. I'm just looking at it right now too, but he's actually done for the season. Apparently, from what they said 4 days ago.
Wow.
So but then they're also saying, they placed him on IR. So he is on the IR. So
most
pretty crazy to see.
Yeah, only 4 games left in the season, anyways. So
crazy.
Yeah,
he was drafted in 2023 in third round. So
well, and that's big. So I know their backups aren't that great, right? And hey, how about some other teams have some offensive line problems, right? I mean, I can't even begin to tell you how frustrating it's been for the Chargers this year, as we outlined many times. But this goes to show you it's pretty hard to win when you don't have players out there to run and operate your offense the way you want it to.
Yeah, well, that's why depth is so important. Because the starters are always going to get hurt. Someone at least will be. It's just bottom line part of football.
Yep. Well, when you got a superstar like this guy, Justin Herbert, man, he's out there with that hand. I mean, it seems like he's got. Once again, he still looks like he's part of the Wet Bandits with the fingers out there too.
Right.
Yeah. But bottom line, this guy's a stud. I mean, Justin Herbert is getting so much respect out in the NFL. There were so many people that basically said that to me, Eagle fans and everything too, outside of that game and after the game. They were just like, dude, Justin Herbert is a dog. And for what he did in showing that toughness is incredible to see. And not many quarterbacks are out there doing this type of thing too. And he's putting the team on his back, making the plays necessary to at least get some scores. That last game fit perfectly for, once again, our guy, Cameron Dicker, to basically hit all these field goals to basically win the game. I mean, we got 1 touchdown in the entire game, but he made sure he put his team into position to score at least. And the defense did their job on top of that too. So I from this point on, I think it's going to be one of those things where this team is going to play a lot more of that that Harbaugh style mentality football, just ground and pound and have very sound defense too. So
pound that rock. Let's
with,
go.
with a crappy offensive line too. That's the other part of it too.
That's crazy.
And it just goes to show you that. But again, like I think Kamani's good on the edges. I think Hampton's more better A gap, B gap runs. It's my opinion, but we'll see how it goes. I'm very curious to see how they run the offense. But again, I like Trevor Penning being that sixth offensive lineman. You just have him go out and hit somebody, get that second level, blow up a linebacker. That works really well.
It is so weird about Trevor Penning and how good he is against the run, but he just cannot figure out well enough against the pass. It's such a weird thing to me. Like,
well, it goes with what Zion Johnson struggles with, and Bozeman is picking up stunts, picking up different combinations, like those option routes. Like again, he has to pick one person to go after, right? So who does he go after? And so that's where I think he struggles. But where Penning is good is he just goes out there and just mollywop somebody really quick, and just puts them on the ground. Whereas he was getting penalties on that prior to. So it was.
Just to give kind of one point here, Joel V. Morin did a whole video about basically Justin Herbert this season. Most quarterback hits taken 106, total pressures faced 224, most quick pressures faced 94, second highest quarterback pressure percentage faced 43.9. Gosh, dude. And third most sacks, 45. I mean, that video was a really cool short just to kind of show off about like what Justin Herbert's been going through and how much struggle he has been going through. So shout out to Joel V. Morin on that short too.
Yeah.
So another super chat from Aether here. QB 20-10 since my coach was hired. Very cool.
That's great.
Let's go. Hey, Harbaugh's a winner. Bottom line. And I mean, Justin Herbert just hasn't had the right coaching staff behind him. And that's ultimately it. I mean, you could even say the same thing about, Bo Nix. I mean, he at least inherited a good coach to basically allow him and propel him to where he's at this point. And, I'm going to say also possibly a soft schedule. We'll see if the Broncos are frauds for the next 4 weeks.
Oh, they 100% are.
I mean, it'll be very interesting to see.
They've had a very soft schedule all year, and they're acting like they're king of the world right now, But look, that's just they're gonna get exposed like a mother effer right now. So that's for sure.
Totally. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun to see how it all pans out here. But let's just jump real quick into the stats here too, and got one other slide after we go through the slides, or at least the stats and head-to-head matchups here and everything too. So. Chargers wise, we are at 23 flat scoring on an offense right now. They are basically giving up about 19.4 right now. 7th in the league. We're 18th in the league in scoring. Yards per game, we're doing pretty well here. 341.2. They're 9th in the league. I mean, their defense is still doing pretty good about not allowing points and being low on the amount of yards they allow. Points per play type things too. They're 11th in the league. We're 20th in the league. I mean, 19th, we're pretty much right there at that same point. Third down conversions, we've been great. This has honestly been one of our biggest strengths. I mean, and it really boils down to the Keenan Allen's acquisition and having him on this team. Third and Keenan all day. Like every time I see a third down, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4, he's fantastic at that. Crazy to see. But fourth down conversion, Chiefs are very good at that too. They have been doing that a lot. I think they kind of feel like they have to do that sometimes because their team is not working very well. Red zone scoring 50%. We're moving up, but we're still at the back end of the the league here.
Yeah.
And they're 10th in the league right now at 53.85. So all around, pretty good little setup there with this team in a lot of different ways. But the Chiefs still have a good defense, guys.
Yeah, I would say one thing. Ladd McConkey has a 71% receiving grade this year.
Yeah.
1.5 yards per route run, solid, but not as explosive as his rookie year. Of course, a lot of people underestimated him his rookie year. I wouldn't say underestimated, but you get what I'm saying. He was pretty much given the ball. Herbert had to fit it in there. He didn't have anybody else to throw the ball to. This year he does. Now the question will be: so Trent McDuffie is going to be playing this game as well too. So the defense will be interesting. McDuffie's going to try and shut down Ladd McConkey. He aligns in the slot 62% of the time or for snaps. So the Chiefs limit slot targets 5th. It's the lowest rate in the NFL, 5th rated in the NFL, potentially holding McConkey to a low volume. So I do not suspect that McConkey's going to have a great game. I think they're going to just say, all right, McDuffie, shut down McConkey. Now, again, that means that, we need to get the ball to other people, right? Quinton Johnston, Rondé Gadsden, Keenan Allen, all the above, right? So they'll have to spread the ball. Like I said, run game, quick game, throw the ball out, get the ball out quick. That's what I think the Chargers need to do. So I'm interested to see how that plays out.
With the whole Trent McCuffie, McCuffie, I said that.
McCuffie.
Trent McDuffie, he basically had a hyperextended knee from the Texans game. And so he left that game too. So it's kind of a fairly serious injury all around too. So, and he was limited and still is questionable for this game. But there is also this thing that, like, is that knee going to work out well for him throughout the game? It could end up being a factor in the game and then really opening up the pass game for us too. So one other thought too, the Chargers offensive line is horrible, as we all know. The Chargers, again, bottom ranked offensive line, could be exploited heavily against the Chiefs' disruptive front. As we know, Spagnuolo loves to blitz on third down, right? He sends zero pressure covers zero pressure all the time. So I fully expect them to get the ball out quick. So I just think we need to get hot routes figured out. Okay, who's the hot route? Get the ball quick. And Herbert just needs to let the ball go. Even if he just chucks it away for an incompletion, just get it out of your hands, man. Like, do not take those hits. This year especially, I don't understand why he's taking more hits. I just don't get it. It's almost like I just don't get it. Like, he's taking unnecessary hits all the time. Just get the ball out. So anyways. Yep. Totally. And just to throw it out there too, last 3 games, Kansas City's allowed 3 sacks per game. Chargers have allowed 4.3 on average per game. So we're in sack category. We're ranked 28th in the league, but we're also tied with, Minnesota and the Jets for the back end at 28. So we're essentially the 30th in the league allowing sacks. So, which is crazy to think. We're not as bad as we thought, but we're still a pretty terrible offensive line. And, it still goes onto the shoulders of Justin Herbert, and what he's been able to do is absolutely amazing. So,
and the only thing I would say is he's holding onto the ball a little too
agreed.
long. He really is. I mean, there was a few times I'm like, bro, get the ball out of your damn hands. Like, and these are big bodies falling on his ankles and his legs and his knees. And I'm like, dude, your body can't take that stuff.
Yeah.
So anyways,
I almost kind of think that the problem that Justin Herbert's having is that he doesn't want to risk taking a mistake, like it can be like and just throwing it, he's being too patient and just being like, all right, I'll just take a sack when I need to, whatever that, but it's just not good for him, his health, and that I don't know, I just don't like that as well, man. Just like, look, it's fine, just throw the ball above someone's head on the sidelines and you're good. That's it. That's what Phillip Rivers did. That's what Tom Brady did. That's what, and it's worked out pretty good for them. So,
well, and just to say that too, I mean, if you're taking sacks with one arm, like that's not a good thing. I mean, that puts the ball even at risk in another way. So you can't do that. You have to basically just get the ball out of your hands. That's going to be the safest way to basically protect the ball. Just make sure you throw the ball away from somebody from actually trying to catch it. Throw it to 100%. Some dude's feet. Throw it to some dude's feet. Just throw it at the ground kind of thing. That's exactly what Phillip Rivers did, like you said. And just be smart with the ball. Just get the ball out of your freaking hand. It's crazy.
So Breezy says, Bo Bros, when you split the backfield, throw off the Chiefs. I like the idea of 2 running backs. I've said that all year. I don't know why we're not doing that more frequently. Having Omar and Hampton and Vidal out there at the same time. And then put and then there's another person who said about Harris instead of QJ in those packages makes sense. He's out there most of the time anyways because he's a better blocker. QJ is not a good blocker. I mean, he's okay, but anyways. So and the Chiefs rank 10th in run defense.
Yep, and I'm actually just going to pull up.
That's what it's like with that.
Yeah, I was going to pull that up actually here in a little bit too. Actually, no, it's going to be the other way. Offense, defense. But they are very good in run defense too. So I think they're allowing 99.5 yards per game right now on average this season. So pretty good. And just to go on here, Kansas City offense, 24.2 yards on average, 11th in the league. We're allowing 20.8. Go back to, and I'm just going to scan through the other slides here. It's defensively, it's literally a little bit more than a point between teams.
Yeah.
So it is one of those things that is so close within this game that it's probably going to be that 1 point type game again. It's going to be very similar to the way that the Eagles were. Take points when you could get points in this game. That's what's going to happen within this game, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So they're still 7th in the league in yards per game. We're number 4 in the league allowing yards. So they're allowing a whole heck of a lot more yards than us. We're actually very good about not allowing a big yards through the game. In general, third down conversion, we're really good against that. 4th in the league. I mean, the amount of times I've seen us get sacks on third downs has been phenomenal for us. They're at 40%, which is quite a bit of down percentage for them. I always feel like the Chiefs are always top 10 in general. And then the 4th down conversion, I mean, that's a number where I think they just feel like they have to at some point. A little bit of desperation type stuff for them for 4th down. But, red zone scoring, they're still very good in the red zone. Let's keep them out of the red zone. Last week, Eagles were one of the betters in the red zone, and we kept them out of the red zone to score a touchdown through a majority of the game. So really good, but we're very good in the red zone too for defensively. So there's a lot of good metrics all around for this game, defensively and offensive battle here. So, but I do feel get the points when you could get the points. Find a way to contain Patrick Mahomes. Don't let him do Mahomes magic anymore. And I feel like there's a point where this team has basically not been that team anymore. It has not been that one where it's able to kind of make those Mahomes magic type situations anymore. I feel like a lot of the wide receivers have been unreliable for them too. Travis Kelce being one of them, which is a very safety blanket for Patrick Mahomes. Dropping the pass a lot and even failed him in the last game too. So it is a very, very interesting game in a lot of ways. And bottom line, I just want to be able to see the Chargers just end up just being the team that ends the Chiefs season. We started the season by basically beating the Chiefs in Brazil, smacking Travis Kelce, and then it'd be great to basically end their 2025 season too. Kyle's over here scribbling on himself.
Yeah,
that's right. No, I'm the pen king, Yeah,
you're the pen king.
There you go.
That's what
we got another super chat here from Aether. So
let's go.
I'm calling my shot now. Defense is coming for the ass all game long and make a statement. Go Broncos defense, win the Super Bowl with Manning. Anyway, so thank you. Yes, and I'll tell you the defense is amazing. I will say that one of the stats that I wanted to throw out there, the Chargers use dime personnel, which it is kind of a hybrid dime personnel. It's a 2-4-5, right? So it's like you have 2 defensive linemen, 2 edge rushers, 2 linebackers, and then the rest. And so, but what that does is it allows Derwin James to come in the box and be the big nickel in the slot and or blitz, right? So that's the difference. That's what that really is. But we run that actually 64% of the time on third down. And again, it's perfect at generating turnovers and limiting big plays. It's worked very well. I mean, we run that play defensively more than just about any other play, like by a long shot, right? So it's around 64% total. And interestingly, against the Chiefs in week 1, we ran it like 75% of the time against the Chiefs. It was the same play. But what they were doing is disguising the pressure, right? So they'd have guys up on the line, kind of like do an option, as you guys were discussing. So it's going to be interesting to see how we play them again this time, right? The one thing I will say, Patrick Mahomes versus the dime, Patrick Mahomes faces dime more than any quarterback and 103 dropbacks, but completes just 54%, 24th among qualifiers. Struggle versus Chargers week 1 versus the dime. So Mahomes doesn't do well against the dime package, but the Chargers run dime more than anybody, and their most effective formation is dime. So I would expect a lot more dime against Patrick Mahomes again. So anyways,
contain him. Put a spy on him, making sure he doesn't do those run around type plays. I think it's going to be very interesting to see. One last slide I'm just going to throw out there too, and this is just kind of an announcement, but also at the same side, I talked about it earlier a little bit about chants that the Chargers are trying to do. So they did announce and flex basically or officially give a date to the Texans Chargers game, which is the last game at SoFi this season, unless we win the division. But we're going to be wearing the navies in this game. And the game will basically be on Saturday at 1:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Big talk about going on to this game is that we need to get a Chargers chant going on.
Yes.
And people keep talking a lot about that. I mean, obviously, when we're at the game of the Eagles, you hear the Eagles things nonstop and keep hearing it constantly. They could spell cool. Okay, great. You could spell Eagles. Your mayor can't spell Eagles, if you've ever seen that clip, which was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was hilarious, by the way.
But, there's been some talk about these chants. And I know Kyle even, I think, threw out a video a little bit about it where it's like, we are the storm.
I haven't put that out there. That's not public. But, this is what I have been thinking about for a while. This would go along with what they're talking about, what the Chargers are branding.
Yep.
But I got it queued up here. So just we are, clap, the storm, clap. Just keep saying that, over and over. And it would sound a little bit like this.
I like that. Yep. Hey, we got to trademark that. Okay, we got to put a patent on it, right?
They can't though, because the Chargers are already using it.
I'm just saying.
It's part of their branding right now. So yeah.
But we should be doing that though. We are the storm. We got to do it. I mean, we need something to do. We need something.
That's right. Yeah. I know the big talk too is another one. It says we bleed yellow and blue kind of thing. Like there's been a lot of talks about that too. So I know a lot of people are kind of throwing these ideas out there, and it's something I think we've really been lacking. I mean, if you go back to the San Diego Charger days, and they still do it to this day, is charge. Like that's like our thing. Exactly. There you go. So trying to find basically kind of a new era of a chant would be a really cool thing to see. Like it would be very, very cool to see. And it definitely think about every team out there. You got the Jets have one, obviously the Eagles have one. Like all these teams have some sort of chant. So I think what's cool about this whole thing is so many fans out there are getting so involved and want to basically kind of better the team all around. And I think that's what's cool about it. Like the Rivers Lake Yacht Club guys were talking about that just about a week ago at their summit. It is one of those things I think it's really cool to see a lot of fans just wanting to get involved to better the team all around. So I think it's very cool to see.
I just wonder what Jerwin James ate to get all those diamonds in his teeth like that.
I know, right?
What happened there? Like, what did he eat that morning? Get all diamonds up in his teeth like that. Anyways, but no, you got to throw up your bolt too. Got to do that too. That's the bolt.
But a lot of people are ripping on that one too, though, because that reminds us of that movie.
His diamond teeth.
No, Xanadu or whatever that,
Xanadu.
Because they were doing this sign, it's like all super close to it, So yeah,
Xanadu, huh? That sounds like Zatarans, like the rice.
The rice,
the rice.
I don't know.
But
we can see
either way. We need some. We need some identity. That's what we need for sure.
Yeah,
that's the whole thing. Yeah, I mean that's what it boils down to. I don't feel like we have a true identity yet at this point, and so it's to be honest, it just creates a cool environment for the team too. Like in the fans, like that's the thing. Like you want something that's your fight song, and I think we'll see potentially something coming around soon enough for that. So.
Yeah, well, I'll say this, guys. I think our defense is going to have to carry us the rest of the season, folks. Unfortunately, our offensive we're not that great. Like, and the weird thing is, I hope that we start going back to just quick passes, just get the ball out quick and run the ball. I fully expect another 15 carries from Vidal and Amari Hampton, and I do not want to see Justin Herbert run the ball 10 more times like he did last time. I just do not want to see that. So I'm hoping they mix in some screen passes and some interesting little option routes, or maybe even some jet sweeps, right? Like why not have Trey Harris do some jet sweeps? He's a very good runner. He runs more physical than QJ. So I'm curious to see what we do. But again, guys, on the defensive side of the ball, I would just expect a lot of dime pressure against the Chiefs. We did that week 1. I think we're going to do week 2 our second game against them. Now, they are not good against the dime. We are very good using the dime. So I think that's what we're going to see a lot of this week. So we'll see how it plays out.
Love it. Kyle, you want to do your last thoughts?
Yeah. So, I mean, my thing is like this week is that I feel like the biggest weakness of the Chargers right now is the run defense. So I feel like, Jim Harbaugh's like, our whole pound that rock, physical, all that kind of bully ball kind of stuff is going to play a big deal, a big factor of this game. And so, we thrive on that pound and ground right now, So we got that double-headed monster, with the Hampton and Vidal right now. And, hey, even Herbert can run around and stuff like that too. Can we just also say real quick that he's a psychopath for using his broken hand as a stiff arm thing too?
Crazy.
Dude, come on now, dog. Hey, don't be doing that. We risking everything here for this game. Shoot. But anyways, bottom line is right. This year, because controlling the clock is so important right now because KC struggle in these close games this year.
Yeah.
If it's a one possession contest, they are 1-6 apparently. So that's a huge drop from last year. So I think if we can keep it close, we're going to take this game from them for sure, man. Chargers win it 24-21. Let's go.
My last thoughts on this too, man. You go out there and just get the win, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes at this point. Now, but stop just letting Justin Herbert get absolutely massacred back there. Figure out some plan to allow him to not have to deal with all the pressure and not force him to basically make a run. If you do something where you get him into a run situation, do a quarterback run, design play, just like what they did in the last two drives of the Eagles game. Move the line to the opposite side, let him roll on out, put a blocker in front of him. If he wants to throw the ball, he could throw the ball to him, or he could just take the run and just be smart about it. Do not put him at harm's way. Stop taking sacks. You have one arm right now. You can't control the ball. If somebody sacks you, there's a great chance that ball could pop out. And every player out there knows that you have a broken hand. Yep. And they're going to try to slap at the ball as much as they possibly can. They're going to slap at your broken hand too, by the way, too.
Oh, yeah.
So stop putting him in harm's way. Let the defense cook. Let the offense basically be a lot of just short passes, and don't put Justin Herbert in a lot of weird situations. None of these 5-step drop type situations too. Just get the ball out of his hands, screen passes, work the flat. Marion Hampton's been great in the flat, by the way, too. Justin Herbert's been very, very good in the pocket too, of being able to elude sacks too, though it's the same side. But stop allowing him to take so many hits. Just get the ball out of his hands quick. Let the ball just do its thing, and let the defense be the hero of this game. So that's my thoughts of this game.
Let's go.
100%, man. I think it's going to be an interesting game, and the Chargers have a lot to prove, and the Chiefs have a lot to prove. This is their playoff game. This is it. This is all they have left at this point. So excited to see what happens here moving forward. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out, folks. I think we can do it, man. So I really do.
Yep. And if we do win this one, Chargers being, I'm not on the team, by the way, but Chargers do end up winning. They have a fantastic opportunity to essentially lock a playoff spot. If they do end up winning this game, we will go up to 92% chance to get to the playoffs. 10 wins essentially is the key at this point, that you should probably find a way in the playoffs. 11 wins will solidify yourself 100% for the playoffs. So it's a big one. It's a big one for us. It's a big one for both teams on this one. So I'm excited about this game, but it's going to be a good one all around, guys. And let's go out there and get the dub, whatever matters, and whichever way to basically get the dub. Let's just make it happen.
All right.
Let's make it happen, boys.
Got one more thing to say, though, just real quick. We do have another giveaway going for the jacket. I just dropped the link in the chat here. Go ahead and sign up. It is now live, and it's going to go on all the way until the Texans game. So we got another one coming up. So get your entries in there. Share it with your friends. You get more entries and stuff like that. So it's great, man. It'll be awesome. So, awesome. Yeah, we had previous winner. So, yeah, man, appreciate it.
Get it, man. Let's get it, and share it to all your friends there, too. If you're not subscribed or anything, too, you get extra entries, too, by the link below. So once again, go out there and enter into the raffle, guys. So once again, guys, appreciate all the love and support, guys, and tuning in for us too. We are the Bolt Bros, and we'll do a post-game show for the Chiefs-Chargers game tomorrow too, guys. So let's go ahead and get on and out of here, guys.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Bolt Bros.
Let's go.
Hey, what's up? Cameron Dick here watching the Bolt Bros podcast.